Hey, and welcome, Miss Kira Speaks. Do your girl a huge favor and stick around till the end of the video. Help your girl get that retention time up. Hit that subscribe button and share with your friends because sharing is caring. And go ahead and turn those notifications on because you just never know. We are here for another one of my watch lists, you guys, and I just want to start off by saying welcome to any newcomers. I hope that you'll subscribe, share with a friend, and return for future content. To my subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support. I appreciate you all. How are you guys doing? Happy Friday. Well, by the time I get this up and you guys see it, it'll be Friday. I hope you guys are looking forward to your weekend. Child, school is back in full swing and your girl is simply exhausted. I am still nursing this shoulder. Child, deep cleansing breath. I took the sling off. I usually wear the sling when I do my pre-recorded, just, and my lives, I need, it's a whole thing, but trying to get better. So it's off. I hope that you guys are hanging in there. Now, anywho, you know what time it is. It is time for my September releases watch list, where hopefully I'll either jog your memory or give you something new to watch. I should call this, have you seen these? Have you seen these September releases? I did title a couple of them like that, and then I just took that part off and just put whatever the month was. Anyway. Let's jump right into it in release order. September 1st, we got The Equalizer 3 in theaters. This action crime is rated R. It has a runtime of 1 hour and 49 minutes. Former government assassin Robert McCall, now living in southern Italy, discovers his new friends are under the control of local crime bosses. As events turn deadly, he becomes their protector by taking on the mafia. Child, now I try to put this laptop over there, but it's entirely too far away. We're going to figure it out before we get through this video. This one stars the Denzel Washington, and honestly, I will probably skip this one because although I do love me some Denzel, I haven't seen not one Equalizer. I know. But if you're into the Equalizer, I recommend you check this one out. On September 7th on Netflix, we got Dear Child. This limited series thriller is rated TVMA. It's 6 episodes in total and they're about 45 minutes each. A mysterious woman's escape from her harrowing captivity points investigators towards the dark truth behind her unsolved disappearance 13 years earlier. Now, the trailer for this one looks hella interesting, so I do plan to check this one out when I get a chance. On September 8th in theaters, we got My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3. Another 3. This rom-com is rated PG-13 and has a runtime of 1 hour and 31 minutes. In this third installment, we join the Portokalos family as they reunite in Greece for a hilarious and heartwarming trip full of love, twists, and turns. The film stars Nia Vardalos and John Corbett, aka Aiden from Sex and the City. Sidebar, sir pissed me all the way off in the ending of Just Like That this season. And a few of our other favorites are also in this movie. Now, I enjoyed the first movie. The second one, not so much, but I do plan to check this one out once it hits streaming. Also on September 8th on Prime Video, we got Sitting in Bars with Cake. This, another rom-com, is rated PG-13 and has a runtime of 2 hours and 1 minute. Now, is this really a rom-com? That's what it says. So We're going to go ahead and go along with it. Let's get into this description. Corinne convinces her baker best friend Jane to commit a year of baking cakes and bringing them to bars with the goal of meeting people and developing confidence. But that trailer tells us it's so much more. Based on the cookbook, that's right, I said cookbook, by the same name, the film stars Yara Shahidi, who is also an EP on this one, and Odessa Azone. I hope I pronounced that right. I'll put the name somewhere here on the screen. With an appearance from Bette Midler. I gave this one a watch, and I will just say, have your tissues ready. Also on September 8th on Apple TV, we got The Changeling. This horror drama is rated TVMA. It's 8 episodes, about 50 minutes each episode. Apollo and Emma's love story is a fairy tale until Emma mysteriously vanishes. Bereft, Apollo finds himself on a death-defying odyssey through a New York City he didn't know existed. Based on the award-winning novel by the same name, the series stars Lakeith Stanfield and Clark Bacall. Now, I didn't get a chance to read the book, but I am watching the series. And Apple has another hit on their hands. You know how they do. They drop those 3 episodes and then we're getting one weekly. So honestly, I wouldn't be mad if you waited till the end to binge them all, especially with this one because it's one big puzzle piece. On September 13th on Hulu, we got The Other Black Girl. This drama comedy, child, some of these categories. It was rated TV 14. It's 10 episodes with a runtime of about 30 minutes each. Nella, an editorial assistant, is tired of being the only black girl at her company. Child. So she is excited when Hazel is hired. But as Hazel's star begins to rise, Nella spirals out and discovers something sinister is going on at the company. Another one from Onyx Collective, based on the novel by the same name. The series stars Sinclair Daniel and Ashley Murray. Now, I listened to the novel on Audible in preparation for this series, and the book honestly was a little slow. But so far, the series seems to be hitting the key points, which I'm kind of glad I did that. And I recommend you giving this one a watch. And also, before I move on to the next one, I did do an episode 1 to 5 breakdown, a pre-recorded. I'll try and tag it somewhere up top if you guys want to go check it out. And hopefully next week, I will come through with that pre-recorded episode 6 through 10. Also on September 13th on Max, we got Danielle Luna, Supermodel. This documentary is rated TVMA and has a runtime of 1 hour and 33 minutes. A look at the life of Danielle Luna, a pioneering black supermodel who revolutionized the industry in the late 1960s, okay? One of the first black models to grace the cover of Vogue, okay? Now, you know I love a good doc, so I started this one and I got a little distracted, but I do plan to definitely go back and finish it up. On September 14th on Netflix, we got Once Upon a Crime. This fantasy is rated TV PG and has a runtime of 1 hour and 47 minutes. While at the royal ball with Cinderella, Little Red Riding Hood finds herself in the middle of a mystery. Can she solve the case before midnight strikes? Child, it's a fairy tale mashup. And the trailer for this one looks pretty interesting. Do you guys plan on checking out Once Upon a Crime? On September 15th in theaters, we got A Haunting in Venice. This mystery crime is rated PG-13 and has a runtime of 1 hour and 43 minutes. Belgian sleuth Hercule Poirot, child, another one I'm probably gonna have to put on the screen. The Scream investigates a murder while attending a Halloween seance at a haunted palazzo in Venice, Italy. Now, Tina Fey makes an appearance in this one, and you know, your girl, she don't do seances or horrors, but like I said, I like to have something for everyone. So if this is your speed, then I recommend you check this one out. On September 15th in theaters, we got Outlaw Johnny Black. This Western / action is rated PG-13 and has a runtime of 2 hours and 15 minutes. Who is calling me in the middle of recording? Child. Anywho, Cowboy Johnny Black vows to gun down Brett Clayton, a man responsible for the death of his father. He soon becomes a wanted outlaw while posing as a preacher in a small mining town that has been taken over by a notorious land baron. This one stars Michael Jai White as Johnny Black with appearances from Anika Noni Rose and Jill Scott. This one looks good, y'all. I am definitely checking this one out once it hits that streaming. Also on September 15th on Prime Video, we got Wilderness. This suspense drama is rated 16 plus. It's 6 episodes and they are 45 minutes to an hour each. A dream holiday becomes a nightmare for a young British couple who seemingly have it all, as heartbreak turns into fury and revenge. This series stars Jenna Coleman, Oliver Jackson Cohen, and Ashley Benson. Now, I like a suspense drama, and the trailer looks like a time, okay? And Prime rarely misses, so I'm gonna try and check this one out. On September 19th on Netflix, we got Country Wayne, A Woman's Prayer. This comedy special is rated TVMA and has a runtime of 1 hour. The comic delivers a stand-up routine about life as a father of 10, how to know if a woman is interested, and why he keeps it real with Jesus. 10 kids, good Lord. I just remember Sir dating Just Hilarious. His skits are cool enough, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to say the same about stand-up. Are you guys planning to check this one out? On September 21st on Max, we got Young Love. This animated series is rated TV PG, is 12 episodes in total, and has a runtime of 20 minutes each. The series follows the Young family from Hair Love as they juggle their careers, marriage, parenthood, social issues, and multi-generational dynamics, all while striving to make a better life for themselves. Child, that is a whole word. I can relate. We have a star-studded cast that includes Kid Cudi, Issa Rae, Loretta Devine, and Tamar Braxton. I was really looking forward to this one. I watched the first couple episodes because I think they're giving it to us 4 at a time. And I enjoyed them. Now, I plan to watch them with my youngest, but maybe he'll join me for the rest of the series. On September 22nd on Netflix, we got Spy Kids Armageddon. This family action sci-fi is rated PG and has a runtime of 1 hour and 48 minutes. When the children of the world's greatest secret agents unwittingly helps a powerful game developer unleash a computer virus that gives him control of all technology, they must themselves become spies to save their parents and the world. Typical Spy Kids stuff, y'all. The Spy Kids are back, and I plan to check this one out with my youngest to see how it holds up to that OG. Also on September 22nd on Peacock, we got The Continental from the world of John Wick. This action series is rated TVMA. It's about an hour and 20 minutes. It looks like each episode, or at least the first one was, and I think it's 3 parts. If I'm wrong, you can get down and correct me in the comments. Set in 1970s New York City, The Continental explores the origin of the iconic hotel for assassins, the centerpiece of the John Wick universe, seen through the eyes and action of a young Winston Scott. The series stars Colin Woodell, Mel Gibson, and more. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to check this one out because the last John Wick I saw is like the first one, child. I know. But I've heard it's really good, so it's definitely on that maybe list. On September 22nd in theaters, we got The Expendables 4. This action adventure is rated R and has a runtime of 1 hour and 43 minutes. The Expendables are the world's last line of defense and the team that gets called when all other options are off the table. But new team members with new styles and tactics are going to give new blood a whole new meaning. The movie stars Sylvester Stallone, Jason Statham, Dolph Lundgren, Megan Fox, Andy Garcia, and 50 Cent. And even with this star-studded cast, your girl will be skipping this one. Why, you ask? Because I have not seen not one Expendable movie. It's crazy with all that I have seen that there's still so much that I haven't. But if you are an Expendables fan, I recommend that you check this one out. September 22nd is popping, y'all. On Netflix, we got The Black Book. This thriller is rated TVMA and has a runtime of 2 hours and 4 minutes. After his son is framed for kidnapping, a bereaved deacon takes justice into his own hands and fights a corrupt police gang to absolve him. Now, this one is on the longer side, but you know, your girl loves us some African Netflix, so I definitely want to check this one out. Go take a look at that trailer and let me know what you think. Our last one for September 22nd in theaters is Lift. This documentary is rated PG-13 and has a runtime of 1 hour and 29 minutes. Now, obviously not to be confused with F. Gary Gray's Lift that's coming in, I believe, January of 2024. This one is about a remarkable ballet program that enables homeless children to discover the magic of self-expression through dance. Now, I do enjoy a story of triumph. Now, this one says the theater date was actually the 15th and the streaming date was the 22nd, but nonetheless, it should be available on platforms like Apple TV and Prime Video by the time this video is up. On September 29th in theaters, we get Story Ave. This drama, no rating, has a runtime of 1 hour and 34 minutes. The film follows a teenage graffiti artist who ran away from home and holds up an unwary MTA worker in a robbery gone right that would change their lives forever. A robbery gone right. It stars Asante Black, Luis Guzman, Melvin Gregg, and Cassandra Freeman. It seems quite fascinating, but I'm not about to run around and try to find this one. I told you how that one goes, so I do plan to catch it once it hits streaming. On September 29th in theaters, we got The Creator. This thriller/adventure is rated PG-13 and has a runtime of 2 hours and 13 minutes. Against the backdrop of a war between humans and robots with artificial intelligence, a former soldier finds the secret weapon, a robot, in the form of a young child. The film stars John David Washington. Now, we started the month off with Denzel and we are ending with John David, and I ain't mad at it. This is another one that I plan to check out once it hits streaming. On September 29th in theaters, we got Saw X. This horror thriller is rated R. It has a runtime of 1 hour and 58 minutes. Hoping for a miraculous cure, John Kramer travels to Mexico for a risky experimental medical procedure, only to discover the entire operation is a scam to defraud the most vulnerable. Armed with a newfound purpose, the infamous serial killer uses deranged and ingenious traps to turn the tables on the con artist. Yeah, see, I ain't even gonna hold you because I seen the first Saw and maybe the second one, and I done checked out after that one, even though you know your girl is not a horror fan. So I will probably skip this one, but if you're into the whole Saw thing, go ahead and check this one out. September 29th is another busy day. I guess, Friday. We got Generation V on Prime Video. This sci-fi/comedy is rated TVMA. It's 8 episodes, and I'm not sure of the runtime, but Prime Video usually gives us close to 1 hour. In this spinoff of The Boys, we get the first generation of superheroes that knows that their powers are from Compound V. And they'll push their physical and moral boundaries to the test, competing for the school's top ranking. Now I need to go on and finish watching the last season of The Boys. I know, but right after that, I plan to jump on into this one. Do you guys plan on watching Generation V? On September 29th in theaters, we get Invisible Beauty. This documentary has no rating and has a runtime of 1 hour and 55 minutes. Fashion revolutionary Beth Ann Hardison looks back on her journey as a pioneering Black model, modeling agent, and activist, shining a light on an untold chapter in the fight for racial diversity. Now, initially, for some reason, I didn't realize that this thing was based on Beth Ann, and my oldest and I started talking about it. Now, shoot, I thought once upon a time that I might model too, but your girl is too short, and now it just may be him. Anywho, I live for a doc, so I definitely plan to check this one out once it hits streaming. And lastly, also on September 29th on Showtime, we get Heist 88. This crime drama is rated TV 14 and has a runtime of 1 hour and 23 minutes. A criminal mastermind recruits a group of young bank employees to steal $80 million in one of the largest bank heists in U.S. history. The film stars Keith David, Courtney B. Vance, and Keisha Sharp. This one looks good, and I need to take advantage of the last week that I have a free Showtime, child. So I'm definitely going to watch this one. I cannot believe I had 6 months, y'all, and I barely watched anything. 6 month free, that is, child. I digress. That is all. So you know what comes next? We track star through our honorable mentions. On September 1st on Tubi, we got Differences. This drama/rom-com is rated TVMA and has a runtime of 1 hour and 38 minutes. September 4th on Max, we got Megan Thee Stallion v. Tory Lanez, 5 Shots. This true crime is rated TVMA. It's 2 parts, and each part is 45 to 50 minutes each. September 7th, again on Tubi, we got Twisted Marriage Therapist. This thriller/drama is rated TV 14 and has a runtime of 1 hour and 25 minutes. Now, I think that one did have some notable actors, but I didn't write it down. So we're going to move right along to September 8th on Peacock. We got Box In 2. This drama is rated TVMA and has a runtime of 1 hour and 21 minutes. Now, this one stars Rajane Carter, Alec Michael Adams, and Drew Sidora. On September 20th on Apple TV, we have The Supermodels. This documentary is rated TVMA. I believe it's 4 parts and it's 55 minutes each. This is a supermodel month, y'all. September 21st on BET Plus, we have Love and Murder, Atlanta Playboy. This crime drama is rated TVMA, is 1 hour and 38 minutes, and it's actually 2 parts. So the second part, I think, was September 28th, whichever was the following Thursday. It stars Taye Diggs, Keisha Sharp, and April Jones. And lastly, September 27th on Netflix, we have Street Flow 2. This crime drama is rated TVMA and has a runtime of 1 hour and 38 minutes, y'all. Yes! As we got through our honorable mentions, now let's get into what is now available to stream. Now, I'm going to give you the dates for the first couple that dropped in September, but the rest of them, they're just ones that I forgot. But I'd like to keep you guys updated. So in case you want to know, is it on streaming yet? I got you. So September 2nd, we got Love Again on Netflix. September 6th, we got The Little Mermaid on Disney Plus. September 13th, Elemental on Disney Plus. September 19th, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem on Paramount Plus. And now these rest, I'm just going to give you the name and the platform. Sweetwater is now on Hulu. The Flash is now available on Max. Big George Foreman is now available on Netflix. Fear is available on Stars. Theater Camp is available on Hulu. John Wick 4 is available on Stars. Mafia Mama is available on Showtime. And lastly, Fast X is available on Peacock. Now, be sure to go and check my community tab for my series returning in September. What were you guys looking forward to most in the month of September? Get down in the comments and let me know, or just let me know that you stopped by. I'm not sure what I'm doing in the month of October as far as watch lists go, so just keep your notifications on. Tonight we got the Ready to Love panel on the Bell Perspective TV's channel, so go ahead and check that out. Saturday we got Saturday Sip over here. Come and join me. I got a special guest. We just gonna hang out and have a little kickback, and then Sunday, fingers crossed, we will be doing a live for Love is Blind. Just keeping you guys updated. In the meantime, if you are looking for more, please feel free to check out some of my other watch lists, please. Or my other content. Keep those notifications on, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.